Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's call. We are going to share something that is near and dear to our heart, something that is so exciting that I know that each and every one of you are going to be so inspired by. Michelle and I are leading this call tonight, and I want to just dive in with sharing that, I fell in love with clean beauty in 2020. I realized that there was a lot of garbage in our products. There's a lot of things that are not good for our hormones as women. I'll be 40. I just turned 41. And something that's important to me is just making sure that I'm using products that are clean. And so when I was presented this opportunity, it kind of landed in my lap about 6 months ago. And it was something that really stood out to me, and I knew that so many people were going to be interested in this. And I want to kind of just give a little bit of insight of how this all got started. For those of you who maybe have been a little bit had a sour taste in your mouth about MLMs, this was never ever meant or thought to be an MLM. This was literally a skincare brand that has been a solid skincare brand in Canada for 10 years, created by an esthetician who basically treated her clients day in and day out and wanted to fill the gap with whatever they were experiencing within their skincare. Within their skin, she wanted to create products around that. And what she did, which is just like the most fascinating thing, and we'll dive a little bit more into that, is she wanted to create a climate curated line that is specific for the climate and the environment that you live in. So I always use this analogy, but it wouldn't make sense for someone in Colorado. Emily's on here, she's in Colorado. It wouldn't make sense for her to be using the same set of products as someone on the coast, which is where Michelle lives, because it's very different areas, right? And our skin takes on so much. It's almost like if you think about when you travel and you're in an airplane and you might feel really dry, your skin just feels like, you've traveled and you've noticed that change within your skin, right? Well, Caitlin, who's the founder in Canada, the esthetician, she was treating clients on the coast of Canada, and she treated clients in the dry alpine areas of Canada. So she did a lot of this trial and reformulation. And I love to share the fact that our vitamin C, our triple, our Brighton complex actually took her 6 years to perfect. So much thought went in around these products. So that really is something when you take a product like this, where you might just think, okay, skincare, like there's a lot of skincare brands out there, but when you take a specific niche like this and you take clean ingredients, nobody in the US, we are the very first to launch this brand in the US. So for me personally, this also stood out to me because I've never been able to be a part of a brand that where I got to be here from the very get-go, day one launch. And we're all doing this together at the very same time and starting like from the bottom. And so that's really cool to do this together. But what's really cool about this is a couple women who I know, I actually worked with them in my last business. Their heart was also in clean beauty as well. They had been with another brand, and I think a lot of us have a lot of experiences from different places, which you don't have to have any experience at all to do this, but a lot of us have had some different experiences, which it's funny how we've all just kind of come together in this space. But they were like thinking, they were literally on an airplane coming home from an event, and they were like, I wonder if, I just love this story because I just think it's just so powerful. They were like, I wonder if there's a brand out there that is specific to like the weather, like where you are in the US. And they Googled it. Caitlin's name came up, her brand, Atmosphera, came up, and they literally just reached out to her, left her a voicemail, and Caitlin called them back. And within, I can't, it's literally just a year. We just passed a year ago that phone call was made where they reached out and had the courage to just ask the question. And so I'm so grateful and thankful and proud to be able to give this to women. I like to say gift this to women, because if it wasn't for their courageous ask, this would have never been something that we got to experience in the US. And so I'm really pumped about that. And I want to turn it over to Michelle because she's going to share a little bit more about more of the products in depth and her experience with them. Because I will tell you that we people are having amazing, incredible results with the products. And I'm not a stranger to a non-toxic, high-performance skincare. I feel like I've taken care of my skin for the last 6 years when I realized what was in products that were actually stripping our skin barrier and creating more of an issue, which is a lot of times why things start to happen within your skin and you're not seeing the results that you want. So, anyways, I'm going to turn it over to her so she can kind of share a little bit more on that side of things.
Thank you. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm really, really excited. I a couple of days ago decided that I was going to take a picture. I haven't taken a picture of my face in a while, and I took a photo and I did a comparison and was like, oh my gosh, and realized that after using these products for it was like just almost exactly 3 months, my skin has completely transformed. And now before, so okay, there she goes. She's gonna share it. So this is 3 months of use. Now I have been a stranger to caring for my skin. I've never cared for my skin. I've never worn sunblock. And as you can see, this is huge. So I was kind of like, oh my gosh, like this is massive. Now, I took this photo on the same day that we got some info that I'll share in a second. But I'm really excited because, well, because obviously the products work, because they're clean. And we are above the EU standard, right? Right? I'm saying that right? Okay. And we're working towards being above the Credo standard. And if you don't know what that means, it's really clean. There's no hormone disruptors, all of the things. It's good quality skincare. But from a business standpoint, so we are literally launching this, and you probably maybe know somebody in your life that has been a part of a company launch before. And if you do, when they're launching a company and they were all in, you watch them probably completely transform their lives. And like Tabitha said, I've never had an opportunity to do this before, have always wanted to do this. So I have been really, really excited about it. It's been very exciting, the whole thing, because quite honestly, like I feel like I keep saying that this is, it's a unicorn. What we have here is a unicorn. This is like the perfect everything when it comes to launching a brand. It's clean beauty. It's the standards that I just talked about. We've got Mia Davis on our corporate team. I don't know if you know who that is. If you Google Mia Davis, clean beauty, you're going to realize she's a clean beauty pioneer, for safer formulas and better packaging, less waste. Purple Cow, yeah, Purple Cow too. So the Purple Cow is they talked about this on the call the other day. When you drive down a road and you see a field of cows, you just are like, oh, cool, cows. But if you drove down the road and you saw a field of cows and then you saw a purple cow, you'd be like, oh my gosh, why is that one so special? We are the purple cow. There's clean skincare everywhere. We are the purple cow. So we've got the clean beauty, we've got the great standards, we've got Mia Davis. We are something that that Lindsay always says, like Tabitha was kind of touching base on, is the climate differences. You wouldn't wear a bikini when you're skiing, going down a ski slope, right? And you wouldn't wear a snowsuit sitting on an island of Aruba. So obviously, you shouldn't be using the same skincare. Me and Emily should not be using the same skincare. It doesn't make any sense. So we've got that. We've got the education on skin barrier health and pro-aging. We've got the hybrid affiliate model, which has, to my knowledge, also never been done before. And what that means is if you are somebody who is like, just, you're not really into the MLM thing, you don't really want to build a team, but the thought of having a link for this amazing skincare to just share with your mom, neighbor, whoever, that's Lindsay's actually analogy, Emily. If you don't want, see now I shouldn't talk to the chat. I'm sorry. So if you just want to share a link, you can do that, or if you're somebody that truly does love community and does love building a team, you can do that too. So you have the ability here to reach any level and any income dependent on what you're doing, whether you're just an affiliate, link sharer, or a team builder, which that's huge. It's faith driven, it's women led, it's all the perfect things. This is the unicorn, and to be launching a product that has never been done before yet, where the rest of the big companies, the big brands are catching wind, and this is actually going to be the new standard. This is where beauty is going, is climate based, and we're going to be the first to pioneer that, right? Um, which is obviously huge because we just surpassed $2.5 million in sales in since we launched our affiliate kits in March, which is, I mean, the thought of that is, I can't imagine where we'll be in a couple of years. Um, and like part of being launching something is that we get to do this together. Like we are all doing this for the first time. Some maybe not for the first time launching, but doing this together. We're learning, we're doing it all together. And this is the part that really excites me. I can't wait to say this. So we got some information the other day, and this was what I was like, Tabitha, we gotta tell people. We gotta tell people everything about this. We gotta show them my results. Um, Amazon called corporate and asked them if they said that we are the number one search beauty brand on Amazon and that they would like us to put our product on Amazon. And if they do, if we did, they would, I guess, waive the subscription fee or something like that for a year. And we obviously were like, absolutely not. Are we going to do that? And I was like, can you imagine? Amazon's the biggest, whatever they are, like that's huge. I'm like shaking. I'm getting so excited. So I just think it's important that people kind of really hear the excitement and the energy behind this because this isn't just like Tabitha said, this isn't just some skincare company that was created to become a direct sales model. Amazon, Emily, Amazon. I know. This was just something that because of all the right reasons, this model was built by women, Christy and Katya, to build something that would be a safe haven for women to not have to rebuild. And I'm getting all excited and jittery, but that's really all I've got, Tabitha. I think
I
I
love
think that might have been
Yeah,
it.
I love
Um,
I love all of that so much. And I think too, I came several of us came from a company that it sort of I don't know what other word to use besides it kind of we the rug was swept underneath us and we didn't really see that coming and to have that, like Michelle said, almost safety net and the leadership and the sustainability in putting all the things in place. And we're not going to go into all the detail, and feel free to reach out and ask. But if you want more, but between the comp plan and the leadership and the people that have linked arms to make this a legacy brand that is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Like Christy said, I think we've already sold 2,000 products that just this month so far. But it's hard for people sometimes to understand what we have here and what this is going to do. And like Michelle said, this is going to become the standard. Climate curated skincare is going to become the standard, and people are going to continue to learn about it. It's going to be something that you can't deny these results. And anybody that's trying these products, and again, I have shared some really awesome high quality non-toxic skincare, and the results compared, this is just I keep saying, like, don't try the skincare unless you want like the best skin of your life and you want brightness glowing, all the things that you're just looking for on more of like a natural approach to things. And so when you take a business model and you combine an awesome product that nobody has, and it's a specific niche, and we know skincare is huge anyways, and then you get to be the first to launch it in the US. I say, what did we say the other day, Michelle? You and I said, you can always make the choice, but how often do you get the chance?
mhm.
And this is a chance, truly, in the 12 years that I've been in this space, working with a few different brands, I have never had the option to work with a brand that is fully 100% launching, and we get to be the very first to share this. And so, if you're listening to this and this piques your interest, like Michelle said, we have the affiliate side of things. So if you're like, I just want to share this with friends and family, I just want to, do that and not build a team, great. You can actually reach the top of the company by just selling products. You do not have to have a team. But if you would want to bring women into this and give them the opportunity to create something that maybe they wouldn't have gotten the chance to create without this, just the fact of sharing your business and sharing this business is going to gift so many women. And so we hope you feel inspired by listening to this. We're so grateful that you joined us and listened in. And did you have anything else, Michelle, to add to that?
No. I think we're just gonna call this the purple cow corn or
Yep,
something. We should put purple cow and unicorn together and call it
exactly.
something great.
I love it. I love it. That was
That's
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, good night. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.